Good morning, everyone. I hope you all are fine at your homes. And during the period of lockdown, we have been started the study through online. Now, in my previous lectures, means yesterday, we had been started the first chapter of standard ninth, that is matter in our surroundings. And now, today we will continue this topic. So, we all are concentrated there. Now, the topic is about matter in our surroundings. So, everyone, in yesterday lectures we have been discussed about what is matters. So, matter is anything which occupy mass and space, that is matters. It is not be the point of times how you will justify what is matters. So, it is very easily, a matter is anything which occupy mass and space. In previous lectures we had been already discussed about matters and properties of matters also. And now today's study about matters can be exist in three states. Yesterday in previous lectures we already discussed about matters can be exist in three states, either solid, liquid and gas. And the properties of solid we have been already discussed in the previous lectures. Now in these lectures we are going to be study the properties of liquid. What is the properties of liquid? And in exams ask in a long questions what is matters, write the properties and explain about the state of the matters. Now the first state of matter is liquid, second state of matter is solids and gas. These are the state of matters. So it is very important to be know about these three states. Okay. Now the solid we have been already discussed and learn about that solid. Now today we will discuss about liquid. What is the properties of liquid? Now the first properties of liquid is weak intramolecular force. What is weak intramolecular force? Now in previous lectures we will discuss about what is intramolecular force. What is intramolecular force? So now if we will take 1, 2, 3 and more than 3 particles together, and then the force exert on these particles, either attraction or repulsion, the exert force or applied force is known as intramolecular force. Means what we will understand that when we will arrange a molecules together, when we arrange a particles together, and the force which can be exert on these particles, these force can be either attraction or repulsion. These are known as intramolecular force. So now liquid weak intramolecular force. The intramolecular force in liquid is a weak. And now large intramolecular space. Large intramolecular space. In when we will read and teach about the solid, in this condition we will account that is the large intramolecular space, and in liquid that is the very small. There will be a small inner space, because in a solid all the particles which are closely packed to each others, that's why in solid it is the weak, means closely intramolecular space, and weak intra and large, and in liquid the large intramolecular space. Why it is? Because large intramolecular space, because in liquids the particles which can be easily be flow from one to another. Now this is the arrangement of particles in a liquids, and they are large, and in a when we can talk about the solid, there is a weak intramolecular space. Why? Because all the particles are to be closely attached to each other. So now first one is weak intramolecular space force. Understand everyone what is the meaning of intramolecular force? that in liquid there is a weak intramolecular force and large intramolecular space, just like it is the diagram. No definite shape but definite volume. In liquid it is not be defined to be a definite safe, because when any liquid things, if you will put in any containers, any metals, that will take the shape of these materials. It is not be compulsory. If we will put a glass of waters in a water in a glass, the liquid which can be safe according to the glass, and when these waters which can be put in any bottles, so these waters which can be take a safe of bottles, it is not be a compulsory, it is be deemed that no definite safe but definite volume. So what is the reason behind it? Definite safe, no, because if we will take the 500 milliliter of waters, 500 milliliters of waters, and these waters which can be put in a glass or in a bottles. Okay, we will take the two materials, take the glass and bottles. So when water which can be put in bottles, the waters can take the shape according to bottles. When these waters can put in glass, the waters can take the shape of according to glass. So no definite shape. There is not be a definite shape. There is not be a definite shape. It is but definite volume. The waters is 500 milliliters if we are putting in bottles or glass. The quantity of waters which will be same, but volume will be same, but shape will be not be definite, because the shape which is depend on the nature of the material. For density is lower, density is lower, the density of liquid is always be a lower, not a high. Low melting and boiling point, it is very important point. The liquid have a low melting and boiling point. Liquid have a low melting and boiling point. It is a very important point. Liquid can be compressed. Liquid which can be easily be compressed, because the arrangement of particle in the liquid which can be not be compressed to each other. So that's why it is possible liquid can be compressed. Liquid can be compressed because the arrangement of particles in the liquid not be attached to one another very nearest or closely. That's why it is possible to be liquid can be compressed and liquid can be flow. Everyone know about that, these properties about liquid can be flow. Liquid can easily be flow. Now again we will read one time review of the liquids. Now first one is weak intramolecular force in liquid, that is the weak intramolecular force, large intramolecular space. Now no definite shape but definite volume, and now density is lower, low melting and boiling point, liquid can be compressed and liquid can be flow easily. These are the basic properties of a liquid. When in exams your examiner asks you what is the properties of liquid, you are write these 6 properties and you will be take out of out marks. Thank you.